Hey, it's Brooklyn, and it's been a long time since I've done an unboxing video, because I've just been way too busy. And then, so I'm gonna do something a little different and just showcase each of the books that I've gotten over the past 7 months. Gonna start with Suntup books. The awesome thing about doing pre-orders that are a year or more out is that when you're dead broke, you still get like good books coming in. So I can't wait to show these out to you. We're starting with Suntup editions. First up is Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. This thing is a beast. I'm gonna move it over here. This is a cigar style enclosure. I'm not the best with this. Ooh, pretty. And then I've learned, since my Exorcist video, that you use this ribbon to lift the book out of the case. Much, much better. Ooh, it's all like soft inside. Nice. Put that over there. Now this one has the most interesting binding I've ever seen. I should have looked it up again to remember what it was called, but it's just insane to see the folded and gathered here. And then this was hand stitched and hand bound. This is, oh wow, it has the title backwards on the back of the back cover, and then the front cover, it's all in front, and this is just very nice textured red leather. And papers are very smooth. Blank pages, I guess, for people to do remarks. Very nice artwork. Very pretty title page. And this one was printed letterpress. Oh, that's crazy. You can see the stitching. So with this type of book, we can actually have it just flat and read it that way. I'm going to look for some illustrations because there is some really cool art in this book. Oh my goodness, and I'm holding this the other way. Excuse me, so sorry, you guys. Come on, flip up. There we go. I'll get better with the next book. Ooh, that is nice. I do think it's funny that each chapter has a couple lines telling you what is going to happen in that chapter. It didn't really seem to take away from the story for me, but it's nice. There is a really cool art piece though. Looking for it. I'm just not used to this very interesting binding here. Ooh, I felt it. The art pieces are a little, this is a fold out. This is the one I wanted to show off. And then we'll take a look at the signature page and then move on to the next book. Man, that letterpress printing, you can feel it. I have number 117, signed by artist Rob Wood and by Bret Easton Ellis, because McCarthy doesn't like to sign anything. So, this one's Blood Meridian. Next up is Guests by Kealan Patrick Burke. This one is really awesome. Great horror anthology with the title being an exclusive to Suntup for now, Never Before Read story by Kealan Patrick Burke. And he's just awesome. The slipcase is very nice and shiny blue. And now we will check out the book. It came in protective mylar to protect this foil stamping on the spine, which is very nice because it really sucks when stuff gets damaged by being scraped up in the shipping box. So this came immaculate. I really like the artwork that's embedded on the cover. I'm trying to make sure that I keep stuff from not reflecting too much. End papers are simple but smooth, very good quality paper. Now, in this one, the artist and the author are the same person. I am hoping that someday I can also illustrate my own books. I do some of my own covers, but I'm definitely not that good with horror art yet, but someday. So yeah, we get 4 stories. Jack and Jill, which I have read. That one kind of haunted me for a couple days. Sour Candy, Blanky. I cannot wait to read that because I guess it's about a killer baby blanket, and you guys know me, I still sleep with mine. And then the titled Never Before Read Guests. And so far, I think only those of us who got the Suntup edition got the book. I want to see if I can find more art. Ooh, very cool. Now, Sour Candy is going to come up in another one of my featuring books that I got over the last couple months video. Just not a Suntup one. I happened to win a really cool prize that I'll show off sometime. Ooh, that is cool too. And then let's look at one more before we look at the title page. I am never good at getting the art to show up. Nah, I give up. Let's do this one because it wants to be seen. Oh, that's nice. Big shining vibes, but it'll be interesting to see. Hopefully this one's a haunted house story. I am a sucker for haunted house stories. I've written one, Her Haunted Heart. And then, of course, the signature page, signed by Kealan Patrick Burke himself. He is awesome. Check him out. And now we're up for one of the most surprising Suntup releases for me. I did not expect to be interested in this one. It is, I'm going to have to just flip it up here. Johnny Got His Gun by Donald Trumbo. And it has very nice paper on there. And this slipcase is old school. This is a World War I book, so it's got that khaki color. Let's get the book out gently. Old school green. Oh, I have it upside down. I'm just brilliant today. Same stamping on the spine. And then this diagram is was printed letterpress, I believe. It's gorgeous, and demonstrates this story is about a soldier who wakes up in the hospital and a landmine had taken out his arms, his legs, a big chunk of his face so that he didn't have a functioning mouth or nose or eyes. And that was based on a true case from back then. Yeah, despite the grim subject matter, again, I did not expect to like it, but no, I read this all in one setting, and flipping this back over to landscape view here, some khaki-colored end papers. But yeah, anyway, I read this in a day, and it had like major Gerald's Game vibes. Like the part where, you know, she's handcuffed to a bed and trapped, and she manages to slowly move the headboard to get a drink of water, and it was just like so suspenseful and triumphant feeling when she gets there. The main character of this book has some triumphant moments like that. At first, him trying to establish how to tell time by, you know, feeling when the sun comes on his forehead and keeping track of when the nurses come in. So he was able to finally tally dates and even like know when it was Christmas. And then after that, his next goal was learning how to communicate. And I said, I'm not going to spoil any more of it for you, but this is just a very potent book. And the art is really intriguing because at the same time, you know, he's reliving a lot of his past experiences before the war, and those were very touching as well. This picture of tracking time by the nurses and the sun's movements, like just excellent illustration. So I highly recommend reading this book, and it's pretty accessible and affordable on Kindle and used copies. this time we got a twofer, the Wolfen by Whitley Streiber. Even though I did get the art portfolio a long time before the numbered edition was completed, they match each other, so, I mean, you gotta show them off together. And, first we'll go to the numbered book, and I'm slowly moving it up so that we can read the title better. It's, The Wolfen by Whitley Streiber. Arguably one of the first urban fantasy novels to be read. The Wolfen aren't quite werewolves, but they're hyper-intelligent, and they're stalking people in New York City, and it's just fun and suspenseful with some buddy cops trying to solve the case and catch them. So let's slip it back this way and slide the book out. This is why I chose this really soft fabric as a base, so that the books wouldn't get hurt. Love how shiny that is, and it's like concrete. I forgot what building in New York City that these textured ends are supposed to match, but anyway, the spine looks really cool. Suntup editions. Whitley Streiber, unfortunately he didn't write any sequels to this. Oh man, those wolf claws are awesome. Again, sorry I keep tilting the camera. I'm just not very good at this. I should get one of them things that put a camera on your forehead, and then this would go so much smoother. Let's see if the signature page is in the front or in the back. Oh man, that art by Francois. Now I'm not going to go flipping through the book for art because we get the portfolio for that. But I keep landing on the awesome art in spite of that. So, here we have the author signature and the artist signature, Francois Vaillancourt. I collect a bunch of his art prints and even have that remarked Revival. If you want to check on my channel, I have the unboxing of the Revival with the remark that Francois did for me. Alright, now for the art portfolio. This thing is beautiful. This, cover page, this was printed letterpress, and it is numbered. There were only, I forgot how many copies of the art portfolio there were. I think it might have been limited to 150. And we got just beautiful pieces here. Again, gotta flip this back up portrait. Hopefully when I video edit this, it'll look nice. The art is stunning. The snow. I'm going to try to get a remark on the book. That's an original piece of art that the artist does. I just gotta have my budget for shipping to Canada. This is the dust jacket art for the artist edition. Really cool how that wraps around. And then this gently. The wolves going on the bridge. I wonder if that's the Brooklyn Bridge. I don't know. My name might be Brooklyn, but I've never actually been to New York. Neither is my mom. That's the opening scene of the book. Very awesome. The not quite wolf, but definitely not human footprints the cops found. Very cool. Tooth. And just texture in this art just blows my mind. The Burke Museum. Very cool. And then a medieval piece of art in the book one of the cops was looking up. So that's the Wolfen. And last but not least, the very long-awaited Scanner Darkly by Philip K. Dick. Gotta zoom in close. The light reflecting makes it look like this case. There we go. It was a lot lighter than it is. I mean, this texture, this is very, very, very soft. Very textured. It's amazing. Then we get the title here. And that's very nice. These cases are really cool. They open. Oh man, holding a camera and having one hand. I'm gonna see if I can prop this up here so it opens like so. Very shiny. My Neuromancer and my horns both also open like that. These capped slip cases are just really cool. Now the book is gonna look trippy as you know. Yeah! That's just cool. It even like almost seems to have a 3D effect, but no, that was just the power of the artist. And this strip of gold is just classy. And then leather spine. Very, very nice. And unfortunately, Philip K. Dick is not with us anymore, so this one is also not signed by the author. Oh! This is the Bugs chapter it opens with. This book took me by complete surprise. I did not expect at all to like it because I'm not really a sci-fi reader, but this wasn't very sci-fi-y. Kind of an alternate history more than sci-fi. But, ooh. It's hard to get it to show up on the camera, but the end papers have like sort of a scaly texture. Honeycomb. I'm trying to find the signature page because I'm very excited about who Suntup got to sign this one. It is Carrie Vaughn. I was hooked on her werewolf series. She wrote about a werewolf named Kitty who had a radio show. First book's called Kitty in the Midnight Hour. Highly recommend it. But anyway, this is my Suntup collection for now. Next, though, I am going to do an unboxing of Blackwater. But the other feature video I'm going to make is for Levidian. Thank you.